Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports That back into the video day, and today we're going to be talking about how yesterday the Houston Astros named Josh Hader as their closer for the 2024 season. This is kind of something that I think we all kind of knew would happen. The Astros announced that Josh Hader, who was signed to a $74 million deal, I believe it was $75 million deal over 4 years, will become the new closer for the Houston Astros, and Ryan Pressly, who's been the closer for the previous seasons for the Astros, the last 3 or 4 seasons, will now be the setup man for the Astros this season, which, if Hader is going to be pitching in the 9th, you'll see Ryan Pressly in the 8th now, which is something we have seen from guys that are leaving this team. We saw guys like Hector Neris. We saw guys like Ryan Stanek, and even sometimes Phil Maton, who are most likely leaving. I mean, we already know. I think all three have signed with different teams. I know Hector Neris has signed with a different team. I know Phil Maton has signed with a different team. I don't think Ryan Stanek has signed anywhere yet. He might still come back to the team. I don't know if he will or not, but those are guys last season throughout the year. And you even look at a guy like Kendall Graveman as well. 4 guys. I know he hasn't left the club, but he is out for the season. Kendall Graveman, Hector Neris, Ryan Stanek, and Phil Maton. Those are 4 guys right there that were available for the Astros in the 8th inning throughout the season, and were sometimes the setup man for Ryan Pressly when he was the closer for the team, are now gone. So now the Astros will have Ryan Pressly in that setup man role for the Astros in that 8th inning. So I actually kind of like it. And then on the side, you have Brian Abreu. He'll be available for the Astros as a closer for whenever maybe Josh Hader needs a day off. If Josh is not going to be pitching for the Astros, let's say he's gone out there and closed 2 games for the Astros in a row, 2 or 3 games in a row, then you'd see Brian Abreu in the 9th. But what I think would be interesting to me, at least, is that if you have Pressly in the 8th and you have Hader in the 9th, could we maybe see Brian Abreu in the 7th? That's something we didn't see often from Brian Abreu in the 7th. It kind of felt like when he was entering to, coming out of the bullpen, he was either going to be coming in the game, pitching in the 8th or the 9th. But I think that's something interesting that we'll see with Brian Abreu going in to this next season in 2024 with spring training just getting underway. So I'm excited to see what happens with Brian Abreu going into the next season. And yeah, I think another thing is that even like if you have Pressly in the 8th and Hader in the 9th, God forbid you go extra innings. If Abreu has not been used in the 6th or 7th, or if he's not been used in those 2 innings, we can have Brian Abreu in extra innings. And the Astros kind of struggled in extra innings, last year. And I think having Brian Abreu, Josh Hader, and Ryan Pressly could actually be a really good thing for the pitching, potentially in extra inning baseball going into next year or going into this year. So I really like the 3-man setup that we have with Ryan Pressly, Brian Abreu, and Josh Hader. And I'm not surprised at all that Josh Hader was named the closer for the 2024 season. And if any Astros fan thought, if any Stros fans thought Pressly was going to remain the closer and Hader was going to be the setup man, I don't know why you were thinking that. But I think everybody kind of knew that this would happen. It's just official now that Hader is the closer. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.